Hello and welcome. This is attorney Brad Micklin. I'm the managing member of the Micklin Law Group, which is a law firm concentrated in divorce, custody, and family law issues, located in Nutley, New Jersey. As hopefully many of you know, I do a daily tip each day and I post onto my social media giving some real small, simple advice on common problems. I also do monthly webinars where I go really in depth into topics and take about an hour to explain each thing. This is part of a how-to series I do, and I try to do it each week, which is kind of a blend in between the very short daily tip and the very extensive monthly webinar that I do, so that you have more basis to get information and on the type of level that you may need for where you are. So this how-to video is how to choose an attorney. Now, the first thing I think you need to do is to research the type of attorney you're looking for. So just start with an ordinary web browser. Type in the terms of the law that you have to deal with, if it's divorce or family or custody, and start looking through. You're going to get obviously a wealth of results, but you want to look for people who concentrate solely in the area or in the limited areas that you're looking for, and generally avoid a general practice attorney or somebody who has like every area of law on their website, because while they may be very capable, qualified attorneys, they're not likely to be well versed in your specific area. Second is to ask for referrals. Now, this can be challenging because not everybody wants to go to their friends or their coworkers and explain the intimate details of their life, or even to tell them that they have a legal problem of these natures, because family law issues are very sensitive. But you'll be surprised to find that there's a great many people who have gone through the problems that you're going through. Many of them have the issues that you're dealing with, even if they're not in litigation right now. So you're far from alone. I think it's really helpful for you to speak to friends and colleagues just to get some referrals. But also remember, along with what I said a moment ago, that you want referrals for people who practice in the areas of law that you want. Don't go asking your friend and taking his or her real estate attorney and going and talking about your divorce or custody case. It's just not so helpful. Excuse me, I'm battling a little bit of a cold here. Then you want to interview several attorneys and take as much time as you can, because you really want to make sure you have a good fit. I would say at least 5 attorneys if you can, and then consider maybe a follow-up when you've narrowed it down to 1 or 2. You don't want to just go and meet with one and have a good meeting and then sign up. You don't want to go, and if you have a bad meeting, discard that attorney. I mean, it could have been a bad day or something wasn't right in the meeting, but you really want to feel out the nature of the relationship. You want to ensure that you have a good fit. Next, you want to evaluate the cost. Now, you can't judge an attorney simply by the hourly rate, but you need to judge by the overall value that you're receiving. I generally say cheap is not cheap. So if you're looking for the cheapest hourly rate, you might get somebody who's going to do the least amount of work or the least skilled amount. And I generally recommend, depending on the nature of your case, that may not be the right fit. Some cases it is, in some cases you don't have complex issues, but the more complex, the more you can expect to be paying for a specialty. But you want to look to see if they're experienced enough and compassionate enough that they're going to try to minimize your costs and minimize your litigation. I generally believe if you find an attorney who's looking to go in and like a steamroll and fight for everything, that may feel great in the moment, but in the end it's probably going to be an unsuccessful approach and a very costly one. So you want to look not just at the cost, but the value that you think they're going to provide for you. And then lastly, you want to ask them what their approach is going to be. Along with the cost, you want to make sure that they are prepared to handle your issue, that they've handled issues before, that they clearly understand your issues and how your case is unique, but that they can clearly map out what they plan to do for you. A lot of people, unfortunately, this is a business too, so there's a lot of people that are looking to bring in clients, and that's understandable. But in the need to bring in clients and serve the clients, they may not be well prepared for your case. They may treat you just like another case. So you want to find out your initial meeting or even your follow-up meeting. What is their actual approach? While they'll never be able to give you any kind of range of success or histories, because every case is different, they can give you a general feel for if what you're seeking is in the realm of possibilities. Are you far out in left field, or is what you're looking for common? And if there's anything that you need to do to prepare to strengthen your case. If you need more information on this, you can always go to our website at micklinlawgroup.com. You can also text MLG, that's MLG from micklinlawgroup.com, to 72,000, and you'll get an automatic prompt to do some quick communication with my office and get any questions answered. Thank you.